let's start with a live look now from our DOT camera where the road right now as rain continues to move through our area. And let's take a look at First Alert Doppler HD so you can see just what we're talking about here. The heaviest stuff to the south there in St. Johns County right now. I'm John Bachman.
And I'm Tanika Hughes. First Alert meteorologist Garrett Biedenbaugh is over in the First Alert Weather Center. And Garrett, the good news is this rain doesn't look like it's going to turn to anything severe. Yeah, looking like the atmosphere is stable enough to prevent this severe thunderstorms. A little breezy at times, but also some heavy rain right now, south of Jacksonville especially. You can see here on First Alert Doppler HD from Clay County, Bradford County, Alachua County, down into Putnam County, St. Johns County. Some severe weather possible, say, south of our viewing area is where we're tracking here for the threat across north central Florida. Really that threat for a stronger storm. Even got an active tornado warning producing hail south of Orlando. But Jacksonville downtown, we are seeing a few showers here, there, continuing to try to end in Bay Meadows. But the World Golf Village, Green Cove Springs, Penny Farms, as we go to south of Duval County, still tracking that. But we are seeing the ending time Nocatee by about 1:23 in terms of the back edge of that rainfall. But likely going to see at least a few showers tomorrow and some thunderstorms. But right now, Jacksonville Beach, you can see a little bit of the wind here we're seeing with our First Alert Skycam network camera. Timing out the rain for tomorrow, too. That's coming up in your Action News Jax First Alert 7-day forecast. Standardized testing for students in Florida will soon be changing. Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill today that eliminates the Florida Standards Assessments, or FSA. Yeah, we know them well. Action News Jax Kristen Rary is live at Curtin Middle School. And Kristen, students will still be taking the FSA this year.
Yeah, the new legislation actually goes into effect over the summer, which means for now, parents will still spend this summer break looking for those results.
Nassau County's attorney will resign after a criminal investigation. The state claims Mike Mullen violated public records laws. Now the Florida bar is opening its own case. Action News Jax Robert Grant joins us live in Yulee tonight. Robert, this all stems from a dispute between the county government and a local developer.
Yeah, John, that local developer, Radiant, and Nassau County disagreed over who should pay for parks and recreational facilities at a 24,000-acre development. Windlight, you see here behind me, that's one of them. Well, the state's investigation revealed that the county attorney allowed text messages about that dispute to be deleted.
The Nassau County attorney's job is to uphold the law. But the state attorney's office claims Mike Mullen broke the law. Its 10-page memo states Mullen committed a criminal act by allowing text messages to be deleted from public record. I asked Action News Jax's law and safety expert Dale Carson about the investigation.
I'm obviously surprised and disappointed that a lawyer would behave that way.
It all started in 2017, a dispute over who should pay for parks and recreation facilities at the Wildlight development in Yulee. Local developer Radiant put in a public records request. The state says the county's response did not include those texts. It's the same reason former county employee Justin Stankiewicz claimed Mullen fired him. An Action News Jax reporter asked the county attorney about the grievance in 2019.
Did you instruct Mr. Stankiewicz to delete public records?
Categorically, no.
Did you yourself delete public records?
No, ma'am.
Mullen still claims he did nothing wrong. He said, in part, I have reviewed the state attorney's statement released today, and with all due respect, I strongly disagree with those findings. Now the Florida bar is looking into him, and it's not the first time. According to this guilty plea, when Mullen had a private practice in 2007, he helped a client, a developer, with issues against Nassau County. But when Mullen took a job as county attorney in 2015, he flipped his decision and was reprimanded by the Florida Supreme Court.
Who says that you as a lawyer fell below the standard of care that we are all entitled or required to give to our clients.
The state agreed not to prosecute criminal charges in this case if Mullen resigned.
And a spokesperson for Nassau County said the state attorney's office never gave them that memo. They couldn't release any additional information or a statement pending litigation. For now, live in Yulee, Robert Grant, CBS 47, Fox 30, Action News Jax.
Regardless of who you are or where you're headed, it's fair to say you probably dreaded going to fill up. But lawmakers want you to know relief at the pump is coming. Back in November, Governor DeSantis made a stop in Jacksonville proposing $1 billion in gas tax relief for Floridians at the pump. Fast forward to March of 2022, lawmakers have now approved a month-long gas tax holiday, but it won't be here until October.
It's March, right? So October's not really helping me right now.
Waiting months and months for relief. Some people might not even have a car by then. Who knows?
The tax holiday would save you 26.5 cents a gallon. Florida's current gas tax rate, comparatively, the federal gas tax rate is 18.4 cents per gallon. The tax break is set to cost the state $200 million, which will be paid back using money from the Federal American Rescue Plan. Florida Senator Marco Rubio delivered a passionate speech on the Senate floor today, just shortly before a proposed bill passed that unanimously will make daylight saving time permanent. No S on saving, by the way. In that speech, Rubio says that he believes stopping the clocks on changing will have a major impact, not only on the way we keep time, but how we keep everyone healthy and free from danger.
I think that's important. There's some strong science behind it that is now showing and making people aware of the harm that clock switching has. We see an increase in heart attacks and car accidents and pedestrian accidents in the week that follow the changes. The benefits of daylight saving times have also been accounted for.
The bill now heads to the House, and if it's passed, the legislation would make daylight saving time permanent starting in November of 2023.
And our first alert meteorologist Gary Bedenbaugh timing out how much additional rainfall we see over the next 24 hours and some thunderstorms too. That's coming up in the Action News Jax First Alert 7-day forecast.
Coming up, 2 stories you still haven't seen on Action News Jax. First,
a family from Ukraine flees to Florida. A look inside their harrowing journey and how they were able to bring a piece of home with them.
Then,
shocking video from Daytona Beach shows a motorcyclist barely escape a dangerous fall from a drawbridge. What he did to get in this position.
More local stories straight ahead on Action News Jax.
I am thrilled to be here in Jacksonville joining the Action News Jax morning team. We have some really strong assets and people that are genuinely working for you and want to help you and making it enjoyable. I mean, this is the start of your day. Once I'm up, I'm up. Like, I'm ready to go, and that's kind of always my approach to everything. Like, let's go ahead and get this done. Jacksonville is always somewhere I wanted to live. It's a place that I could call home, and I'm so excited to be able to do that here.
The First Alert 7-day forecast, on air, online, and on the go. Brought to you by VyStar. VyStar Credit Union offers members better rates and donates millions to nonprofits. VyStar Credit Union. Do good. Bank better.
New at 11, a Ukrainian family made it to Florida just days after Russian troops started targeting their home in Kyiv. And even though they are now safe, the experience will forever change their lives. All right, new at 11, you got to see this video from Daytona Beach. A motorcyclist almost drove off a rising drawbridge there. You can see it. The biker actually crashed through a lowered traffic arm. That was the warning sign there. Then jumped off his bike just before it was too late. The man was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, thankfully. He told police that he didn't see that lowered traffic arm because he was wiping rain off of his helmet's face shield. He was charged with careless driving.
Now, Action News Jax First Alert weather.
First Alert meteorologist Gary Bedenbaugh still tracking some heavy rain actually here on First Alert Doppler HD. We told late into the evening hours. Now, the good news is we haven't seen severe weather. That's stayed to our south. Active severe weather warnings, including a tornado warning south of and east now of Orlando, heading to the east-northeast. But for us, we are seeing some heavy rain in Putnam County. There's Palatka, there's Interlochen, and you can see a half-inch-per-hour rainfall rates have been falling here for over an hour. So you likely have a half inch or so, and maybe even an inch before it's all said and done this evening. Tracking this little band right here, could be producing right there on Highway 301 around 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts there with that one, but Palatka by 1150 with that little pocket of heavy rain, maybe some gusty winds. But all in all, looks like our severe threat's pretty minimal here the rest of the evening. Green Cove Springs to Penny Farms to the World Golf Village, seeing those half-inch-per-hour rainfall rates. State Road 13 up to, say, just near the Buckman Bridge. A few light showers still in Duval County. But as we go back down into St. Johns County, there's I-95 and County Road 210, seeing the rain over into St. Augustine, too, seeing a few moderate showers showers in State Road 16 and I-95, where we track live here on the First Alert Traffic Camera Network. You can see if you're about to head out here for any late night runs or just traveling overnight, you're going to run into some wet roadways here, where we've seen a ½ inch to an inch of rain here locally, especially south of I-10 here today, and even in Jacksonville, some spots seen on First Alert Doppler HD detected a ½ inch to an inch of rain. Lighter rainfall amounts in southeast Georgia. At least we get some relief, at least a day and a half, really. Thursday, we get 77 degrees for St. Patrick's Day. Your First Alert 7-day forecast with, of course, your weekend always in view. Dry for much of the day on Friday, too, about 80. A storm or a shower coming in late in the night, and a few showers still for Saturday as we have a cold front moving through. Before it heads through, we'll get into the mid to upper 70s, then mid 70s on Sunday, upper 70s again by Tuesday. You can always track the weather anytime right there at actionnewsjax.com, and join meteorologist Corey Sima at 4:30 on Fox 30.
There's a community-wide push to help local students, particularly third graders, improve their reading skills. Next week is Celebrate Reading Week across Jacksonville and includes a new campaign called WJAX. Mayor Curry, DCPS Superintendent Dr. Green, and several organizations have joined forces to make sure children are reading at their grade level in Duval County. Research compiled into the Florida Gap Map showed more than 60 elementary schools in Duval County had third grade reading scores lower than 50, which means less than half of the students in the school were reading at their grade level. Author Ty Allen Jackson will be in town to help kick off the WJAX campaign. And also remember, we want kids to read, so you can help put more books in their hands. Scan this QR code to order books from an Amazon wish list or drop off books at any Jacksonville Public Library and at our participating family-focused partners. Go to actionnewsjax.com for all the ways to give.
Tonight on The Late Show, Anne Hathaway is here, and I always love talking to her. She really Hathaway with words.
New Colbert, tonight on CBS.
Action News Jax this morning is giving away a family 4-pack to Shamrock the Park at Wild Adventures Theme Park. Celebrate with thrilling rides, amazing animals, and live music. Just watch us Thursday morning, then register at actionnewsjax.com.
Everyone at Wolfson Children's Hospital is proud to partner with Action News Jax Family Focus.
Now, it's the best local sports show in Jacksonville. This is Action Sports Jax, powered by Safe Touch Security.
It just doesn't feel the same. So if this team can definitely show that they're going in the right direction, you know, I'm all ears, but I definitely want to win.
You know, we spoke with DJ Chark a couple of months ago, and even if you listen to that short clip, you kind of got the sense his days as a Jaguar coming to an end. It seemed like it was only a matter of time. That time is now as the news becomes, well, kind of official this morning. Chark agreeing to a one-year, $10 million deal with the Lions, up to $12 million with incentives. That's really like a prove-it deal, right? Because he missed most of the past season with a fractured ankle. And remember, no deals become official until the new league year begins Wednesday. But nonetheless, another Jaguar draft pick is on his way out of the River City. And guess what? Not the only one.
Action News Jax at 11 is brought to you in part by Farah and Farah. Here for you, here for good.
And we're tracking on First Alert Doppler HD. Still some heavy showers and rain, and even some embedded thunder to the south of us, but we are tracking a few gusty winds here this evening. Nothing severe, though. We'll be timing out more rain and storms for tomorrow.
The NFL with Amazon Web Services is using artificial intelligence to create the digital athlete, because striving to make the game safer is no longer a what if, but what's next.